so fast. Stay here. Don't.
It's a lovely sight, isn't it? And it would be really good if that damn cat would stop popping into the scene. Good evening, everyone. I am Shaun. I will be your guide for the next 2 hours, and I thought I'd start with a glorious shot of what this game could look like. As the sun in game is just coming up. I have no idea why these are glowing, if I'm honest. I haven't actually got close enough to it to find out. So if I just push this button here, we'll go back. Okay, I'm focused on the wrong window. There we go. Push this button here. There we go. And this is what the game actually looks like. Hello. So this is Final Fantasy XIV. I've only recently started playing it myself in the last couple of weeks. And I thought I'd muddle through it a little for a couple hours. Show you guys exactly how much fun this game can be. Or at least try to. And yeah, I honestly have no idea where to start, so let's have a look what we've got in the local area. It's actually a really elegant system. If you've seen World of Warcraft, it's quite similar to that. You've got a basic movement on WSD. You can use left mouse to turn the camera around, so you can see that I am in fact a mage. A black mage to be precise. Right mouse turns the character. Middle mouse button, you start running automatically. Look, Bob, no hands. Let's have a look around to see. I am not doing that. I should probably not run into the wilderness. Let's not go near that thing, because that thing will kill me. So normally at this point, I would be like, let's go do the story. The story is a good place to start, right? Unfortunately, the current story mission I have right here is 1, not in this area, and 2, a dungeon, which requires 4 people. And I don't feel like looking for random players this time of night. So we're going to explore a little bit here. Over here is something called a fate. I actually got the acronym stands for. Hold on. No? Okay. I want to say it's something active time events. Basic idea of this one is we're going to destroy. So each of these have a level requirement, and you can't actually do anything in them unless you are within 5 levels of it. So they have a level sync button where if I click this, I am now within 5 levels of the fate. It's just to make sure that you just don't breeze through low level content as a high level player. So I think it's really neat, actually. And yes, I am letting the NPC take all the hits for me because, yeah. I'll take some down myself in a sec. A fun little fact. None of these enemies are required. All of these enemies are secondary to the main objective, which is destroying all the supply crates around here, and then killing the boss that appears. I should probably help out this guy by killing some of the little ones. Okay, he's dealing with it. Yes, how's everyone doing this fine evening? I see evening at 2:15 at night. That's definitely what I meant, yes. Oh dear. The little one died. Oh, they've turned to me now. I mean, yeah, the stream's been going for a little while now. You guys have been quite successful so far. 550. And I hope to entertain, and also, if you are enjoying the content... No, I'm not going to shill for RASA. What am I on about? It's a charity stream. We need to shill for special effect. We need to get them all the money we can. Special effects are important. Oh. Exactly, thank you. Shield for special effect. should probably have tweeted I was going live before RASA. But that would have made sense. I'd rather have that. Oh, about magic. So each ability in this game, if you look at the bottom, have a magic cost. You start with 10,000 MP, and you start with 10,000 MP. Oh yes. There might be more than one reason I try and go for the late night segments. I'm looking the wrong way when my camera's to my left, and I'm looking to the right. Yes, I am a black mage, so I have power of fire and ice. When I cast a spell of an element, I get an orb around me. They are either Umbral Ice or Astral Fire. Umbral Ice actually seems to restore my mana. I'm still not completely sure on that, if I'm honest. Oh, something's come up in game. Nice. I've just realised something important. Hang on. I should be on this HUD layout. Because this is what I set up for stream, where you can actually see the damn map. Dang it. Similar abilities I have Blizzard, which makes ice effect. I have Fire, which makes fire effect. I have Transpose, which I can swap the ice orbs for the fire orbs. Okay. Some other cool things I have are Mana Ward, which means I can make a shield with 30% of my health. As long as the shield holds, I don't actually take damage. Unfortunately, that also requires level 30. Which, as you can just about see at the bottom, I'm currently level 23 thanks to the level sync. I'm about to die. Let's have a potion. Fire adds more. I think it adds more damage to my fire spells, but the cost of it increasing the mana cost. For example, Fire 1 normally costs 800. When its effect's on, it's 1600. Okay, I'm actually running a little low on my level. We also got Mana Font, which adds 3,000 of my mana back. Which is handy because I run out of it quite a lot. I'm a spellcaster, of course I'm out of mana. I should probably heal here. I also have a sleep spell, which I can use to put people to sleep for 30 seconds. Give me a second to reposition. Put my damage of a time spell back on and get back into the game. For obvious reasons, you don't want to die. Dying is bad, okay? I also have Lucid Dreaming, which gradually restores my mana. It's kind of bad, honestly. If I want to restore my mana, I just swap back to Ice for a little bit and let it restore for me. So combat system is actually really simple. It has the traditional avoid the glowing orange bits on the floor. And I'm actually going to teleport away from here because there's something I want to show off. So, this was Fanaland. We're now going to another part of Fanaland, the Mandeville Gold Saucer. This is basically the minigame area. What's recommendations gone? Slices. Oh! Every 20 minutes in this area, a different minigame pops up. The minigame currently active is called The Slice is Right. Yes, it is called The Slice is Right. Gates are the minigame variant of the active time events. There's a lot of people here at the moment. We started just about a minute, and we can see some cool stuff. Of course it is. You have to see even more why it's called The Slice is Right in just about a minute. The goal is basically, there is a master swordsman coming in who will be slicing bits of bamboo that are going to fall. I'm going to dodge from falling and survive as long as I can. Of course. Of course. We've also got Any Way the Wind Blows, which is basically avoiding a giant demon snorting air from their nose at you to blow you off the platform. Leap of Faith, which is parkour. I'm not joking, there's actually parkour in this game. Air Force 1, where you're in a plane. And Cliffhanger, where you climb a cliff. It's kind of interesting, really. Okay, so entries are now closed. So if we do... That's the thing. These also only have a couple of minutes where they shut. The most renowned swordsman of the Far East is about to descend upon the gold saucer. His skills of a blade must be seen to be believed. With blink and you'll miss him, so keep those eyes peeled. Yo, Jimbo! Come on down! I just realised that's also another Price is Right joke there. Thank you, FF14. Here he is. Yo, Jimbo. Duty commenced. So he has 3 separate phases. First phase is very simple. So we're going to watch the bamboo. Okay, that's lots of slashes, so it falls in a clump around it. Those both fall in half, so I want to be over here. But, basically just avoid when the orange bits appear after it's too late. That's a clump and that's that. Okay, cool, that's simple enough. Each round you clear gets you currency for here. I want to say they're mandible gold points. Thank your lucky stars, son, matters hurts not for your blood. Now there's 4 parts of gold. There's also going to be a dog. We want to avoid the dog. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to risk any more gold. Each party pickups 1,000 more MGP. But you don't want to get hit by a dog, because if a dog hits you, you're out. And there's achievements for clearing this 10 times, so as you can guess, that's what I'm going for. Here seems good. Yeah. Now it gets harder, because after this one, I believe this goes to 3 bamboo at a time. Oh dear, move. We're good. Yep, here we go. 3 sets of bamboo. This seems safe, actually. Yeah. This doesn't look good, actually. I think I might be out here. Oof, only just. Alright, so sorry, I guess it's between 4,000. This phase is annoying. He has 3 cups. 1 contains a power ball which will double your money. 1 contains a dog. 1 contains nothing. The only thing you don't want to see is the dog. If you see the dog, you're out. No contest. Game over. You can't keep up. Once he counts to 3, you'll be given the red light debuff, which frees you in place. I'm going to stick with my guns and go here. Here we go. No one went out, by the way, before this one. Now we have... Yes! Money! Double my money! Up to 8,000 so far. And now we keep going and see if we can survive to the end. Oh, I'm in a bad spot, Okay, I'm good. This could be bad, actually. Here should be okay, actually. Yeah. And now up to 4 piles of bamboo. I think I'm dead, so I think I'm dead. No! Should have been. Here seems good. Yep. Last one, I think? Please? Oh, this is good. This is safe. And that's it! And that officially finishes the Slice is Right. Earning me 10,000 currency. I'm surprised I got that, to be honest. I got it on stream, no less. And there goes Yojimbo. I believe his first appearance was FF7. Right, so now that this is done, we can go and see what the next event is. Because a lot of reasons I do actually want to come back for. It's a decent chunk, honestly. It's a decent chunk. I mean, the reward I currently want is 1.5 million, so... Wait, right, so what's the next event? Honestly, I'm just amazed I got it. We have... Oh my god, 2 consecutive slices right. We're back here in 15 minutes. Right, so for now... okay, so... might come back for that one, not sure. What do I want to show off? Well, I know, actually. What's my... So, the unique thing about this game as well... You have a class determined by your weapon. So, for example, if I go into this item set... Now, I'm a pugilist. Oh, some of my gear's missing. Yes. Put those on for now and just save the set. So, your set is based on your current gear, and each piece of gear has different abilities. Let's go for... Oh, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing my gathering boots, aren't I? I'll put those on for now. And my rings. Put something on for now. I'm actually high level 1. I'm going to go back. So, I'm going to head over to the city of Uldar, which is my starting city. Depending on your chosen class and race, actually depends on where you start. I'm going to pick up a new pickaxe, I think. Do some mining for a little bit. Right. Here we got the shopping district. I think it's over here. I think it's this merchant I go to for this. Nope, that's for cooking ingredients. It's a lovely little area. Fieldcraft merchant, maybe? Ah, yes, some land. I'll go to this one. Mining level was 23. Let's go for this one for now. Those. Cool, let's go mining for a bit. This shows all of the quests that you can do in a certain area as well. There's actually a side quest here I can do. Let's go have a little chat with this guy. Time heals all wounds, or so say those who have never experienced true pain. More than 30 summers have passed since I carried the standards of the dark light raiders into Cutter's Cry. Not a day goes by where I don't see the faces of the friends I lost that fateful day. Gerbold the Red, there's loyal second, Albrist Stillwater. Simon the Sweet, always armed with jab and jest. Our ever ireful maid, Chiron Zabran, as quick to cast as he was to temper. For Moen Thousandgill, never has there lived a man of a tighter grip, be it on his sword or his coin. And let us not forget Wonder Ilma Ailson. Though it's hard to fathom now, with all the adventurers scampering around like rabbits in the spring. There was once a time when bands of mercenaries were who the city-states turned to when in need of a blade. But Darklight Raiders being the biggest and best of them bands. Iscardian funded forays into hellish pits like the Auron Vale were earns a king's ransom in a matter of days. Though it would take only a night of devil's play at the Mirage to see it gone from our purses. But so was the life of a raider. That is, until we took that job at Cutter's Cry. My brothers and I had stood against herds of giant buffaloes on Ogamoro, snowball infestations on the Pearl, legions of cold-blooded Sahagin from the abyssal depths of the Indigo Deep. But none of that prepared us for the horrors we would face in Hell's Moon Holes. None of it prepared us for the Chimera. The bards still sing of the day 7 of the realm's finest warriors set off into the bowels of that forsaken place, but only saw one return. Seabold the Stoic, spared by the beast so that he may warn all others who would be foolish enough to attempt to despoil the Chimera's lair. Ah, my apologies. You did not come to hear the guilt-ridden ramblings of an old man. But if you have a moment, I was wondering if I could ask of you a favour. The final wish of an ailing soul seeking peace of his past before departing on his journey through the 7 gates. In each of the 30 summers since escaping from the maws of that terrible beast, I have returned to its lair to pay the proper respects to my fallen compatriots. However, the years have finally caught up with old Seabold, and try as I might, no longer can these bones make trek alone. If it is not too much to ask, would you travel to Cutter's Cry in my stead, and place this bouquet of flowers upon the resting place of the Dark-Eyed Raiders? I'd be okay with that. Where are we going exactly? Oh, that's only in Central Fanland. That's not too far away. Sure, let's go on with this man's request. Before I do though, I'm going to update my minor set, and I'm going to go back to Black Mage for a little bit. Changing class changes your health, because it's effectively changing your stats, as well as your... well, a lot of your stats change. Some classes don't even use MP. They use, I believe, gathering points or GP. You know what, actually, I'm feeling lazy. A little cool system they have in FF14 is the Chocobo Porter. You can hire it to travel to certain places you have visited before and talk to the Chocobo Porter. It costs you a little bit of money and a little bit of time, but basically, it's an auto run to your next area. Not to mention some really cool music. Ba 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 da down 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 down. Plus more time to look at this glorious landscape. I mean, seriously, I do love what they've done with the design of this game. Some really gorgeous places I could probably take us to have a look at while I'm on our way exploring this world. If you have played any Final Fantasy, you'll probably find something you like in 14. There are a lot of cool references. And here we are, Blackbrush Station. Chocobo drops off, and we call our own mount. Now, if anyone here has played Yokai Watch, you might recognise this little guy. And the music as well. Not too long ago, Final Fantasy XIV had a tie-in event with Yokai Watch. We'll ignore this fate, because it's level 9. That's a huge drop down. We're going to head to Cutter's Cry. Where do I place this? Nope, seriously, what do I do? Up, maybe? I'm a little lost now. Hang on, let me just on the map a little. Oh, right inside. Okay, here we go. Just like that. You use items from your quest guide. On just on the right hand side. Oh yeah, should be up a million. Okay, so let's have a chat with this guy, see what this is. This is Cutter's Cry, a labyrinth of sand-riven caverns. And you hear that? That sound like the woofing snort when a fire catches? That's the Chimera. Not that I've seen it. Sure, go right in. if you're that certain of your ability to make it out in one place. Just don't expect me to go trotting in after you, no matter how hard you wail and holler. Ah, you promised old Sibold the Stoic, did you? He's what's called a man of principle, he is. A little too much principle, I'd say. What's wrong with wanting to live when you've a wife at home, be a good child? Aye, but tale goes that rather than facing the fate spun for him by Nymea, he hid beneath the mangled body of his leader and watched as his companions were torn apart one by one, all so that he might return home to see his son born. Should he have died a hero rather than lived a coward? Was being able to see his son worth having the boy grow knowing his father was a craven, a disgrace to his family? Should I ever find myself with a similar decision, would I have the courage to walk the righteous path? Now you know the true reason I would never step into that cave. And that is effectively the quest! I'm going to pick up this headband, because it's actually an upgrade. And what this does, this has unlocked me a new dungeon. And I have access to Cutter's Cry. I wonder what this quest was. So I'm going to put this headband on. I'm going to turn myself around so I can have a look at it afterwards. Hang on. Where? I lose my hat, but that headband's actually really nice. I like that one. Sure, let me just go update my item set. Cool. Now, where were we? Right, let's do some mining. There's a log for what you can find, by the way. I'm partly yet to find water shard and earth shards. I want to do slice right again, so let's go teleport back to gold source. Teleporting is pretty simple. You saw this giant crystal that's in Blackbrush Station. I don't have time to go show you this quickly. Hang on. Go through here. Let's fight spiders. It's nothing major. That giant crystal just over there. That is an aetheryte. There is a network of these around the world. They show up on the map. You go to it to activate it. Once you have activated an aetheryte crystal, you can use your teleport command to go to any of the ones you've found so far. Be aware that whenever you use teleport, it'll take an amount of gil off you. Your currency is shown in the bottom right about here. I have about 130,000. So I go back to the gold saucer. The further you are from the crystal, the more it try again. The further you are from the crystal, the more it will cost you to teleport there. And you can set up to 3, I believe, as favoured destinations, which halves the cost. You also have to return, which will teleport you to the crystal you have a home point at. But this has a 900-second recast time, which I believe is about 15 minutes. Hang on. Yeah, 15 minutes. You also have the Ethernet. In large... Yes, the Ethernet. In large areas like towns... Let me go find one. You have Ethernet shards. These allow you to teleport between different Ethernet shards. For example, I can go from the entrance square one to the event square. And it will take you straight to the crystal. You have to find them first in each area. So I'm going to talk to this gentleman over here. And he's going to tell me more about Yojimbo, accept challenge. We're going to do one more of these and then we're probably going to go see what we can mine from it. Guys, has it been half an hour already? You know what? This is great, isn't it? I'm going to dance to it. It's apparently a stately ball dance. Doesn't fit, does it? Right, let's change that. Let's go for a harvest dance. This one probably fits better. There's a lot of emotes in this game. I've barely scratched the surface. Then we got my little cat over here, Hovernyan. Again, if you've played if you played or seen Yokai Watch, you probably know more about this than I will. Right, I'm going to zoom out again so I'm ready for the gate. Here we go. Here's your Jimbo. I like to stand near the edge. Over there's a good place to start, actually, because the first two bamboo are always in line with those platforms. That's at least as far as I've noticed so far. Right to bow to your Jimbo there. Just bow to my adversary. Okay. I can stand behind this one safely because it's about to fall the other way. If you watch carefully the cuts on the bamboo, like, they're both being split in half, so they're both going to fall like that. Oh, someone got caught out there. I'm safe here. That one on my left is about to split into a circle pattern, and one of those next two is split in half. Right, first dog phase. Damn it! Oh, greedy. So this way don't get greedy, kids. So I'm now out. It's actually really useful to watch these if you don't know what you're doing with this, because it's great to learn the patterns a bit. For now though, we're out, so I'm going to head back out to the Great Wide World. Let's go for... The annoying part about towns, you can't use any of your mounts here, you have to walk. Let's go explore the world a little, actually. It's what I want to show off. So there's an event on right now where each of these yokai minions have 3 specific areas in the world where if you do fates in them, you have a chance of getting a legendary medal of their type. In this case, the legendary Hovernyan medal. Oh, that's Aleport. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll definitely go to that one. What I'm doing here is going to be near Limsa Laminsa. Doesn't matter, I was going to do mine. I'm going to collect some medals for now and show off some of the fates that can pop up. See, I want to head to Bulwark. This is Limsa Laminsa. If I can get a good angle of it, I'll show off the map. It's glorious. But first, I have a quick check of this to see if we've got any more donations in. We have a £10 donation coming from James C. Massive thank you to everyone that has joined us so far, and here's to the rest of the stream. Special effect and incredibly worthy cause, and I'm proud to be able to support them. Lesson 3. Yes, I did just say lesson 3 unironically. I haven't got a problem, you've got a problem. Right, so if we step out of here... Welcome to Limsa Laminsa. The port... This is basically... If we look at some of the names of the NPCs... For some of these names, you would be forgiven for thinking they got inspiration from the Welsh language. Or a random name generator. Both would work. So, hang on, let's get a good angle of this. That is an aetheryte crystal. Hello, cat. This is Limsa Laminsa, also known as Limlom to most of the fan base that plays the game. It is a very nice city. Oh look, it's a Moogle! I do love the graphics in this game. The sun just coming down, I think. Right, back to business. I need to head. I head to a ferry section. The Ethernet. I want to go down to the Fisherman's Guild, because the Fisherman's Guild is the closest one to the ferry I need to take. Oh god. So I'm going to take this ferry to Aleport. Cost me 40 gil. Unlike Limsa Laminsa, this area is not counted as a city, so I'm able to use my mount. I'm not doing those are high level. I'm going over here. Where's this one here? Hang on. Oh, that's lovely actually. So most of them I've never actually seen location with them. I don't want to do this one right now. Don't think I can do, honestly. Silence! I would not have you disturb our mission to confiscate the contraband being hoarded by a band of goblins. Unless, that is, you wish to join. In that case, you are free to infiltrate the goblin camp and retrieve as many crates as you can lift. The ones being carried by the goblins themselves might require a tad more coercing. Sure. You have our thanks, adventurer. Bring any crates collected back to me, and I will see they deliver back to the custom house. Hi, End. Welcome on in. This is a glorious time of Final Fantasy XIV, and we're going to blow up some goblins if they don't blow us up first, because as everyone knows, the main weapon of a goblin is bombs. Like I'm sneaking in to grab. While the enemies are distracted, I sneak in and grab their crates of contraband. Never mind, they saw me. Each goblin I kill here gets one crate, gives you one crate of contraband. I'm showing now why you don't stand in glowy circles. Oh, I'm out of MP completely. Okay, that happened. Oh god. While it's early morning for you, and it's still technically early morning for us, but it's a little more early morning, you know? Like, it's the opposite end of early morning. Oh yeah, if the glowy circle has vanished by the time you're about to walk out of it, then you still get hit by it. The goal is to leave us with the glowy circle of pain before the pain hits you. Of course, there's a smallest brown crates on a dark brown background. This is clearly a good idea. Fortunately, these helpful NPCs are distracting the goblins for us so we can gather all the contraband we need. Let's drop the stuff off we've got. We have to take these boxes back over. I would shout that at the volume that it deserves, but it's 10 to 2 in the morning. 10 to 3 in the morning, and I probably shouldn't. 12. Don't actually read what he said. Should have done that. Oh well. It's funny because some of the mobs, the ones with the purple icon next to their name, are counted in the fate. So they actually have the ability to drop stuff. When the blue icon are passive mobs. Those won't touch you. Unless you aggro them first. Which we're not planning to do today. We're going to leave the goblins alone. I'll show the third symbol as and when it shows up. Wow. That tag range. There's 3 on me. It's like a Venn diagram of pain. After killing these 2, it should be enough then to hand in and finish the tasks. Oh, I should probably heal. Hang on. Heal up. Kill this one, but I should be okay. Oh, rather than me. The blue auras, by the way, are NPCs' effects. I have to worry about those. If they're blue, they're never going to hurt you. Let's try that all. Were we able to retrieve any crates? Yes, he says it was all prohibited under Thalassocratic decree. The first test will be most pleased. So now we've done that, we can actually leave the area, because this fate will auto-complete in 1 minute, whether we're here or not. And that will get us, it's called, more experience, a little more money, and some company seals for our grand company, the Immortal Flames. There are 3 grand companies, let's see if I can remember them all. The Twin Adders, the Immortal Flames, and the Serpent, and the Samurais. Hang on. I don't mean, I promise. I'm caught on this, sounds like Grand Company. The Maelstrom, the Order of the Twin Adder, and the Immortal Flames. I know it's forgetting one of them. Ah, we're fighting Gluttonous Gertrude. Yep, there's the proceeds from the last one. 103 seals, 3,780 experience. 36 gil. They don't pay out much money, but they do give us the medals we need. Each of these pets have have a weapon you can collect by spending 10 medals. These are level 30 weapons for each combative class. I will try and get them all, at least the ones I can get without hitting level 50 and going into endgame. So I'm just out here gathering medals to potentially get this done before it disappears. Because it's seasonal, it'll disappear on the next patch, which is, I believe, scheduled for middle of this month. I will look at that. Oh great, I got hit by foul stench. Which means my accuracy is down, which does exactly what you think it is, it drops your accuracy. Oh yeah, I should be using my other abilities like Thunder, which is a damage over time. It deals 30 base power and ticks for 30 base power every couple of seconds. And almost dead, one more I think. It's down. Just to make a yokai medal there. Yokai medals aren't very useful for me. Hop on the ghost, and on we go. Is looking through smoothly? Excellent. Oh yeah, that symbol next to Wild Jackal, that means the mob is aggressive. And it will attack you if you are a lower level and you get too close. I'm 30 levels above it, so if it attacks me out of nowhere, something's gone very wrong. Oh, another big one. Baromet, this guy's called. Give me a second, I'm currently tabbed out checking something. There you go, focus on the game for now. Seriously, the music in this game is one of the best selling points of it. It's so good. I'll be honest, there's a lot of content in this game, but I can take like a day showing all of it. But I have 2 hours, so I'll just show you the best little bits I can find. And maybe, just maybe, so you guys want to play this game? Oh, is there a... Oh, I forgot that first one. And it's down. You'll notice that I always try and swap to the ice one. The ice orb, because that refills my mana quicker. Okay, so just killing jackals looks like. Oh, I'm being attacked by the level 11 ones. Those aren't part of the fate. Sometimes enemies will come up from outside the fates that you really shouldn't be encouraging to hit you. Because while you're in here, you're actually a lot more vulnerable. Because I'm currently level 15. So there's level 11 enemies that normally would ignore me aren't. I don't know my AoE abilities exist at this level, do they? You can use tab to target stuff nearby. Unfortunately, tab targeting does sometimes get you in a bit of a pickle. Okay, have a circle. I wonder why there's letters next to them, to be honest. I'm assuming it's stuff that to do with targeting purposes. Also, if I move with this class, my current spell cancels. You gotta stand still for 2.5 seconds to cast each and every spell. I got hit there, and unfortunately that attack has lifesteal. Yeah, while my spells give... yeah, what's this in? While my spells require me to stand still, my innate abilities don't. Good... Oop. Good rule of thumb. If it has a mana cost, it normally doesn't take time to cast. Okay, it's a 4 medals so far. Any more fates nearby? Oh yes, one called In the Sack. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Seriously, the music here is fantastic. I'm debating queuing for one of the lower level dungeons so I can show you what the dungeons look like. I'm trying to think if it's worth doing that with random people. Oh yeah, music. I actually didn't know that menu existed. See, I'm learning new stuff about this game as well. It's quite cool. I'll head to his place. Let's have a quick refresh to see if there's any new things. None new at the moment. 565 pounds race so far. Our third target of 1,000. Right, looks like we're selling killer mantises today. Mantises? Mantis eye? I don't know. What's the plural of mantis? I'm going to assume just mantises, to be honest with you. Neither can I. The best thing is we're only halfway through. We might even get more. I'm not holding out much hope because, to be honest, we've already hit a... I mean, don't give me mantises. Cool. Don't get me wrong. I would absolutely love to keep going with the money. You guys have raised so much special effect already, and we can keep going. We can raise so much more. Our help can help people. Well, just watch the video when it goes through to next handover. You can see the good work they do. They believe gaming should be accessible for all. Honestly, it should. Gaming is a fantastic way. It's stress relief. It's entertainment. It can be educational. And not having it accessible to all is honestly depriving a lot of people of that kind of stuff. It's hard to encompass it all in one explanation. Is there any more? Oh, here we go. The elemental orbs I have, this, if you look at retirement, this left of my action bars over here. They disappear in 15 seconds, unless you either cast again, or use transpose to swap it to the other type. So I try and delay it as much as I can, try and keep the orbs, because getting them back costs me time with casting spells. I also try and keep my mana up as much as I can by maintaining the ice one when I'm not in combat. Just to make sure I have that 10,000 mana ready. Oh, I'm on the wrong... Almost cast... If you cast the wrong element on an orb, the orbs you already have disappear completely. Okay. Yes, these are called killer mantises. I'm hoping they don't get to take these literally. This one dies, it should be the last one of the fate, which means I can swap back to ice. Hop on my minion, and my pet. So, over here we have level 48, 49 area. I'm not going over there. I'm level 41, I will die. I just died in 6 arms tonight. It must have been something to say. Whoever made the names for this game had a lot of fun with it. Wait, where's that one? Where is that? Hang on. Oh. Never mind. We're ignoring that one. That is level 41, yes, but it's also not quite easy to reach without taking a boat. By the time we do, it'll probably be gone. So we've got 5 minutes left on it. It's got 11. Also, my homeworld's called Moogle. If you're on F14 and want to play the same world as me, you want to go to homeworld to, I believe it's Data Center Chaos and Homeworld Moogle. It is believed most crabs only live for 2 or 3 years. Fewer if nearby lamintons are hungry. There is one crab, however, that is rumoured to have survived since the 5th astral era, surviving on the blood of man, although no one can truly back that claim. All things must die, and old 6 Arms' time has come. For context, we're in the 7th astral era in this game's timeline. It's basically a much bigger version of a crab enemy, which I can go and find basics of later on. Just hit it very hard and avoid the orange cones of bubble. Too much lore, you want more. Open to move. Oh god, a bird's copy. So, now go through one of my other spells. Sleep! This puts target anything nearby to sleep. Doesn't seem to work on the buzzard though, must not have been close enough. We're going to kill this buzzard and then go back to the crab. And we're a little low on potions right now, so I'd rather not use up my entire stock. I'm going to get hit by that one. Fortunately, this guy doesn't have a status effect when he hits me. It's just damage, which, honestly, given our health is quite low right now, I'd rather not take it. So let's chug a potion. Potions restore, I believe, how much is it? It is 32% of your health. Up to a maximum of 340 for this potion. So once you pass a certain point in the game, these potions become a little less worthwhile. But if you're soloing content that's normally meant to be multiplayer, it's probably better to have a couple of potions. Just side strafe. Q needs a side strafe when you're not holding. If you're holding down the right mouse button to turn yourself, then you can use A and D as well. Nope, I'm in ice. And he's dead. I just died in 6 arms tonight. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing already. And we're off. Between all rocks. Oh boy. All rocks are giant bowls. I'd rather not be between these. Several ore rocks have been grazing alongside with the Novell West Road, frightening merchants and preventing the transport of goods to and from the area. Use any means necessary to urge the beasts from the thoroughfare. We're still level 15 fate, so it sets you to level 20. It also sets you 5 levels above the actual fate. Yeah, all rocks are just basically massive bowls. I just, they come and I'll knock them down. I think it's 2 hits from Blizzard as well. It is not 2 hits from Blizzard, okay. I'm really looking for 5 of, I think I've heard 6 of these before I end up having to restock on mana. Yeah, 6 looks right. That's number 3. That's number 4. Oh yeah, target, wait, range exists. There we go. Now transpose, go back to ice for a little bit. You want to know a fun fact, by the way? The story I'm currently putting off, I am officially 13 levels past it. Because each area has achievements in it that I want people to be with me for. I'm gonna go 4 medals. Oh yeah, the thing is though, each dungeon, let me show like this one, can be to, let me go to a journal from. I had to go to Hurricane Manor to put an end to a lady's madness. Unfortunately, it's a level 28 area, so it will sink my level down to 28. So, no matter how much experience I have or how many levels I've got, I still have to do it at the intended level. Which is good, don't get me wrong, but still. Level, I just want to check some quickly where the level 40 leaves are. Northern Fireland. Really? You know what, actually? A lot of map I haven't explored, so we'll explore some map. I'm bored. First things first, though, I'm going to do a quick refresh because I'm about an hour through my slot now. Still 565. Awesome. Oh, that's perfect timing, actually. I was going to explore, but a new fate turned up. This one's called Trip Fantastique. Yeah, you can never go too far above the level requirement for an area. The goblins encamped in Skull Valley have hired a named mercenary to help them raid the nearby farmsteads. Hunt down Triptych Stumblenauts and slay him. Probably get tagged by that goblin hunter. Oh yeah. What I'm doing here is I'm going to pull out the big guy. Oh god, what's wrong with me? I'm going to attempt to have the big guy be the only one that fights me. Or at least deal with as few as possible. So at the end I'm going to sleep them all. I'm going to deal with all of these and then just deal with Triptychs, the boss. Okay, I've got 30 seconds for each one, so I'll do a little guy here as well. Okay, you're about to wake up. Oh god, I didn't actually kill the other guy. That's fine. As long as I see we're in the fate area as marked on the map in blue, I should be good to take out the boss. Dodge, nice. I dodged an explosion that covered the entire area I was in. That's clever. That's why I have to dodge it, because it deals 60 damage. And with my health being as low as it is, yeah. I'm going to use my Addle ability, which reduces their intelligence and mind stats. Which means that spells they cast do less damage, and spells I cast on them do a little more. Only lasts 10 seconds, so that's time for maybe 3 spells. That's gonna hit me. No, okay. Oh, MP. There are potions that restore MP, but it's 600 at a time. In a world where your max is 10,000, yeah. Legendary medal. What's through here actually? Don't think I've been this way yet. Because the story took me to this cave right here, which is a dungeon. I left the area. I want to go see what's up here. If it's too high a level area, I'll probably leave and come back later. For now, we'll go to Apollonoskia. Oh, I have been up here actually, my bad. Yeah, I recognise this area now. Let's want to try and explore more map. There's apparently 2 regions in here that are Apollonoskia, which is unusual because I don't think we've ever actually had one link before. Getting new areas gets me achievements, so I want to try and get some more achievements. Kobolds and goblins both exist, but not quite how you expect them to look. At least not if you played D&D. Oh, all those gorgeous crystals. If nothing else, you've got to love the artwork in this game. Outer Lanoskia. Hey, new area! I hadn't been here yet? Oh, cool. I'll walk straight into a fate. I'm going to keep going now. I'm not going to do fates here because I'm not bothered to call out the pet. I'm going to go over and get that crystal because it means I can come back here later. I guess enemies here can and will still hit me. So I've got to be quick and careful. I love this area, it's really nice. Velociraptor. Excuse me, what? Velociraptors. Yes, because Velociraptors definitely something exists in this world. Let me just get this crystal so I can have to come back to later. Looks like as far north as you can go in this direction. Let's go and have a look the other way. So now we've got that crystal, we can teleport back here at any time. What's down here? Oh. Oh, wow. Hang on, let's go to first person. I like this. This is glorious, honestly. Oh, shooting star. Make a wish. Actually, Make a Wish is a different charity. We're missing a special effect today. Special Effect are a charity who aid anyone with a disability to get into gaming by making stuff like adaptive controllers. Including some... Wait. Grenades. Grenades. I'm not going to question it. I'm not sure I want to go this way, do I? Grenades. Taking some actual hits here, which is impressive given this is my actual area. Kobold Dig. This is a kobold area. I know, right? I don't care about their living sentient grenades. Why? I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy has gone all over the place with different fantasy timelines. Zelma's Run. Yeah, I don't know either, okay? I saw them moving and attacking, so I assumed sentience. I'll be honest, that raises more questions than it answers. I don't want the answers today. Okay, so we're back into a level 30 odd area. Wait a second, I know that guy. I've seen him before. And coming to this area, we see a chocobo keep. And now we can talk to this guy, and now we're able to hire a chocobo port to get back to Limbs and Laminsa. Which we'll do in just a second, but first we're going to grab a Seafer, right? So I'll have to come back here later on foot. So if I want to come back and teleport. Now I'm going to grab a chocobo keep, because I think that takes me most of the way back to where I want to go next. Which is back to where we were, actually. Now we've got 4 minutes to sit back and relaxing and listening to trucker music while watching the area go by. And we're off. Trucker reporters always take predetermined paths, and they will not deviate from this path even if they're under attack. In fact, if you are attacked, they will apparently refund you the cost of your trucker reporter. I've never actually had that happen, so I've never actually been able to determine that one way or the other. You can dismount from this trucker at any time, but if you do, you don't get your money back, and it'll carry on without you. Basically, you don't get to get back on it. I'll come back for that later. That symbol above that guy's head means he's in a hunting log, which are basically groups of monsters that each class has. Oh, new location. So, for example, I can go tick these off by killing that number, and I get that much experience. Oh, actually, I'm going to take a brief stop off here. I'm actually going to get off the truck and sacrifice the money, because the new truck reporter here I've never actually checked. Eastern Donoskia. So I'm off to grab some new exploration. Also got some more experience. You get experience in your currently selected class for finding a new area. So in retrospect, I should have probably picked miner. If you look at the bottom in the experience bar, the green shows that I have enough bonus experience stored from sitting in sanctuaries like this one to get my next level. I'm not going back just yet. I'm going to talk to this person over here because they have a quest for me. Sloon? I think it's Sloon. Would entice you to the prospect of untold riches. Fancy yourself a romantic friend? Do you often find yourself gazing off into the horizon, yearning to travel in search of storied relics left behind by the heroes of yore? Yes, you say. Then do I ever have a proposal for you? I was accosted the other day by a slobbering drunkard. Bear with me now, I assure you this gets better. Who most eagerly regaled me, from what I could gather of its slurred speech and copious amounts of spittle, that is, with the tale of a treasure map he had stumbled upon in his travels. I don't recall the particulars. I was emptying my innards of some foul swill at the time, you see, but it sounded rather convincing to my ale-addled brain. What I do remember is that the fellow mentioned striking out at first light for Raincatcher Gully to visit a miner friend. Should the prospect of hunting for hidden riches set your heart aflutter, I reckon you might still find him there. I'm up for a treasure hunt. And that's in this area. Let's go. Sure. I've done what I want to do and talk to the chocolate keep so I can come back here easier later. This was, by the way, Wineport. Let's go have a chat with this guy and see what he can tell us about treasure hunting. Da 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 da. Ah, the diligent digger. Let's have a chat. Hidden treasures? Ha! Another guild crates greenhole reeled in by Ildwine's tall tales, eh? Yes, Ildwine. That's the Doddering Fool's name. Though, mind ye, I've not known him to limit his conception to any one type of brew. I saw him just the other day, did, clutching some tattered piss yellow parchment like it was made of solid mithril. This is my ticket to fortune, he blabbered. Not half so eloquently, mind ye. Before stumbling out the tavern doors, and probably falling flat in his mug like as not. Did I see the map myself, you say? Did I ever? Why, the fool shoved it in my face so many times that I swear the mould left the page take up residence in my nostrils. 'Twas a mess of blue and brown splotches that Eorzea swore was Camp Bronzelake, with a big red X to the south-east. You're not thinking of going there, are ye? Take my word, you'll find naught but a sorry drunkard in a sack of broken dreams. Oh, back in Upper Nest, we're going back the way we came. Sure, let's go have a chat with him. Who knows, we might actually find some actual treasure. I'm going to take these off my bar for now. If I use that stuff, it's going to be when I actually can be bothered to find some guest cell greens. I can explain that in the future. Oh, look at that. These crystals are absolutely gorgeous. Change the map over to see this one so I can see what the fates are. Grass Raptor. I didn't know this was the land that time forgot. Right, this guy should be just another fate he is, of course he is. You know what? Let's take out one of these for my hunting log while I'm here. You can go up to 3 orbs at level 40. I'm not entirely sure what the 3rd orb does. Not for fire, at least. I know if you go for 3 ice ones, then all of your ice spells become free. Here he is. Here's the man of the hour. Who goes there? Wait, don't tell me. You've come to help old Eorzea dig with buried treasures. Well, I'll have you know I'm just fine by myself. Just look at that beauty over there. Not that I can blame you for being jealous of my vast witches. Lucky for ye, I'm feeling generous today. Oh, I missed a bit. Damn it. That's right. For one precious moment, you can actually be able to go back here. Perfect. Well, I actually got it. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous today. So here's your deal. I'll give you the honour of opening my latest discovery. That's right. For one precious moment, you can walk in the shoes of Eldwin, treasure hunter extraordinaire. I didn't even make that connection. Go on now. The casket won't bite or nothing. So where's this casket? It's over there. Shabby casket. I'm walking to a fate. No thank you. Let's have a look. Shabby casket. What if I actually get anything here? Oh! Creatures. Great. This is what I was expecting to happen, honestly. The crate won't bite. I believe the phrase looking for is Boulder Dash. Kill one, run away the other. I think that would hit me. Oh god, yes it definitely did. 130 damage. Oh. Thankfully this game is nice. It doesn't eat the MP for the spell until you've actually finished casting it. As opposed to when you start casting it. So when you inevitably have to move once the spell is done. Yeah. Oh god, there's more. Why is there more? With an attack name called Numbing Breath, I don't want to be in it. Fortunately, I get to use my full power here, so I'm able to stick with 3 orbs. You see on the left hand side, you've got no cost on the spells anymore. That's because they have no mana cost. Unfortunately, what I want to do is actually on the other spell. Go for the more powerful fire spell because it looks flashier. And we're done. We're done. Now I've got the treasure from the casket, and we get... What are we going to get first, do you think? Something bad? Something good? Something shabby? Something we're not be able to keep? A tattered coin purse and a broken bottle. Well, that seems interesting. A broken bottle recovered from the open treasure coffer. A viscous substance gives us a sickeningly sweet odour. Housing but a pittance of coins. This threadbare trifle represents the contents of Eorzea treasured discovery in full. 7 house. Where did those nasty buggers come from? Why have I had my trusty pickaxe with me? I split their skulls clean in 2. Where in the world did those things go, anyway? So, you get your treasure, such as it is. Cutscene! Not voiced, unfortunately, but too nice. What is this? Look, old Ealdwin's had the finest that Eorzea has to offer, from a drowning wench to bushgowan struthers, and he ain't seen nothing like great Beauregard's gut. It's a trap, that's what it was. Opened the casket, shattered this here bottle, and this foul slop poured out, luring them nasty buggers with its stink. I told you to be more careful. Now hand over the loot. You may have opened the casket, but 'twas old Ealdwin what did the dirty work. Wait, that's it? You gave me everything? Why, I got more last time I sold me undergarments for grog money. You ain't hiding nothing from me, are you? Well, looks like we got no choice. We've got to go out and search for bigger and better treasures. Not the same treasures, of course. I can't hold your hand forever. So sit back and let old Ealdwin impart to ye a proper trove of knowledge on treasure hunting. Firstly, you find yourself a map. Once you have your map, then you decipher it. That means you look at it nice and good, like. Then when you've figured out where your treasure is hiding, you go there and you dig it up. Sounds simple enough, you say? Ha! I might make it look easy, but I can assure you it ain't. Treasure hunting demands sharp eyes and a sharper mind. But don't be discouraged. Hold your skills like old Ealdwin, and the treasures are sure to follow. Now, if you'll excuse me, my throat's feeling dry. This won't even buy me a swig of the wench's teapist grog. What's a man to do to drown his sorrows? Oh, that's definitely Sean Connery, yeah. I've unlocked 2 more skills, okay. So I assume that's actually unlocked something important for me. That has unlocked treasure hunt. Ooh. By using a general acting decipher, you can examine a time-worn map. Doing so will change it into a key item known as a treasure map, which, true to its name, will reveal to you the location of a hidden case of riches. Please note that you can only possess 1 treasure map at any given time. If you wish to decipher another time-worn map, you must either find the current hidden case, or simply discard the map leading to it. Now the question is, where do I get time-worn maps? I guess I don't start with any. For now, I'm going to head back down and head back towards Lanovskia. Oh, I should go the right window before I try and turn in game, shouldn't I? Right, so let's head south here. I have access to Costa del Sol. How do I get in there? Hang on. Costa del Sol. Okay, I've got to go look at that area now, haven't I? Costa del Sol. Wrong game. Yeah, it's in Spain's in Final Fantasy? I gotta see this, hang on. Distractions exist everywhere in this world, I swear. It's a good thing, it's an MMO. If there weren't things to distract you, then... yeah. Maybe it's fair to take me over that direction. Sure, let's go along. I haven't actually been over here yet, so let's have a look. Up here now, okay, so... What's under music? I'm actually going to go straight down to where apparently at Costa del Sol. Why does that name sound familiar though? Oh, that's a giant bull. That's one of those ore rocks, I guess. Nope, it's a large buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Actual sentence. It looks like it's a giant beach area. There's a chocobo. There's a chocobo keep here. Oh, it's way down the bottom. Okay. Have a chance for trouble, but keep an eye and look around. What can I get to from here, actually? Oh, back to Limlom. Okay. It is just a beach area. Grab the ether right while I'm here. I like the look of it. It looks nice here. I can explore this later, I guess. There's no reason to be here, as I can tell. There's a side quest here, but I've been trying to ignore the side quests for now. Side quests are actually kind of bad for me because every class has its own level. Like if I go to my character page for a second, there are about 18 combat classes and 11 gathering and / crafting classes, all of which have a separate skill. So side quests are going to be useful for when I start actually leveling some of these up. Like I wouldn't mind getting a healer class leveled up at some point, because I get the feeling that healers are probably going to have quicker queue times than, say, yeah. So let's go end this segment in the Gold Saucer. We've explored a lot today, actually. I've explored some stuff I haven't even seen before. Let's go back to normality in the Gold Saucer, and we can finish off by me showing you one of the things I normally spend all of my time doing in this game. First things first, though, what's the next gate? We missed the slices right earlier, which is fine. They came up often enough. Next gate is Leap of Faith. Sure, let me go show you the parkour. While we're here, though, welcome to Mount Coral. Mount Coral, is it a Coral or Corral? Much you want to try, you can't climb on here. It kind of sucks. Really, that's a cool little jungle gym. Good practice for the jump you got to do here as well. Why do they call it a square if the hole's round? Ask him over, boys. They ask that a lot. Like, a lot. I bet they never go to ask them ever. Here he is. And before you ask, yes, that is in fact a cactus person. Do you know what it takes to hop, skip and jump your way to victory? Then step on up and try a look at the Leap of Faith. And if you're feeling especially daring, you've placed several trophies throughout the course. Reaching before you clear the finish line, your reward will be that much greater. When participating in a party, please note that all party members must be present in the Gold Saucer before speaking with Sabaton Nagoya. Queued ready? And here we go. Welcome to the Leap of Faith. This is actually not in any home world, it's in a separate world. Pretty simple, just get to the end. There are 6 bronze trophies, 3 silver trophies and 1 gold trophy to find. You can't use any of your attacks while you're here. You can trigger your sprint action, which honestly you don't need to. And you have 10 minutes. That was a bear. You did just see a bear. I missed a jump. Thankfully you don't die if you miss a jump, you just get teleported back to start the course. actually sure this is meant to be. It's meant to simulate an area in the game, but I don't think I've actually been here yet. Regardless, actually, that looks like a Limlob in the background. Oh, it's a pig, not a bear. Okay. Swine head. Swine body. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. So there you have at least one DLC. Alright, Jeremy, I'm surprised you didn't disappear an hour ago because you need to be up you need to be up somewhat early tomorrow. Catch you later, friendo. Have a good rest, sleep. Thank you for the luck. Although I'm only on for about about 15, 20 more minutes. I've heard that before. Good night. Oh, it's 2 silver trophies here. I love when I do this because I just grab one. Missed the jump, but land safely down here. It's not a big penalty if you fall onto land. If you fall into the abyss, you're back at the start. Depending on where you are, that can be a massive penalty. Oh, or you can just be a Dumbo. You don't take full damage here, thankfully. I think that'd be a bit too far. Okay, so we've got all the silvers, need one more bronze. So there's one bronze there. Then each of these trophies just give you a little more MGP. Completing the whole course gives you 2,000. Gold trophy gives you 500. I believe at that point silvers give you 100 and bronze give you 50. If you get one answer to 4,000, I'm not entirely sure the exact numbers, you can check them at the end. You can see the gilded trophy just there. It's not the hardest one to get. Fortunately enough to get them because I've done it enough. And we're done here, so we go to the goal. Look at the goal. And we finish it. 4,000 MTP. And this gives us... So it's 100 for each bronze cactuar, 300 for each silver cactuar, and 500 for the gilded. Total up to 2,000 bonus and 2,000 completion for 4,000. We're back in Moogle. Right, so for the last 15 minutes, I'm just going to show off something which... I can't remember which game it debuted. I want to say it's also 7. I'm not well versed in the Final Fantasy lore, if I'm perfectly honest. But I'm going to show off the card game, Triple Triad. The rules are very simple. I'll explain them while I battle King Elmer III. The basic rules of the game are simple. There's a rule, but I'll explain that in a moment. I'm just playing this guy because he gives me a card I haven't got yet. There is a collectible in this game. Each different card, there are 301 different cards. Not all of them are obtainable right now for me. I want to say up to 150 are. The game is simple. First person I'm selected, you play a card. The numbers on the cards, so for example this one is a 7814. If you play a card next to the number that's higher than that number, you flip the card to your colour. Aces are high. This game has a special rule called Plus. When a card is played, if 2 or more of the sides touching other cards and the sum of the ranks on the touching sides is identical to the sums, their cards are flipped. Basically, I'll put it the other way around. Crud. I'll do that probably next time. So I'll try to set that back up again. Okay, so if I... hopefully I get to play this again. So, I play my lightning card. play you there. Okay, so in this situation, if I play this card here, the total between the middle card and the right card is 13, with their counting numbers, and the middle card and the bottom card are 13. This will create a plus, which will flip both cards to my colour. And that is, in a nutshell, how plus works. There are many different rules that can be added to the game, but the base rules are just highest number wins. I'll show a few different opponents so you know what I mean for different rules. Unfortunately, there's no way to turn the time limit off, so I can't just, for example, give a nice little tutorial run through. Let's go to a few more opponents. Right, so we have over here Retwider of the Three Hearts, who has the rules Ascension and Sudden Death. Ascension is pretty simple. Some cards have types like Beastman or Scion. If a type is played, every card on the board gets a +1 bonus to all of their sides for each of that type. So if there's 2 sides on the board, at least get a +2. Sudden Death, if the game ends in a draw, the game will reset and all the cards of your colour currently on the board, and the last one in your hand if you're the last person to go, will become your new hand for that round. Something like that. Nero Tolskava now has an 8 and a 9 effectively. So some of these cards are impossible to take. Fixture is now 7 along the board. And that's, yeah. That was basic idea of that. All 4 of the 3 clubs has 3 opponent order. 3 of your cards are selected at random to be shown face up, so your opponent knows what they are. Order, basically, so for example, I have to play Frixio first, followed by Modi, Mune, Blood on 10 Fingers, then Lightning. So my strongest card has to be played last. Fortunately, this works in my favour. Since I get the final play, I'm able to completely set up that there. Some positive cards. Unfortunately, I have all the cards these 4 give. So I'm going to have to sell some cards afterwards. Over here we have Jonas of the 3 Spades. Who has all open and same. So, all open, all the cards face up. There is no mystery. And same, you know how plus relied on with matching totals on 2 different sides? Same just flips it if the numbers are the same. So if there's a 7 played next to a 7, you'll flip that. I'll let it play. All open, so you can see their entire deck, and you'll see it's a lot weaker than mine. This is one of the beginner opponents. This is one that intends to help you learn the game. So I'll play this here. Wait, what? Oh, I misunderstood plus. So plus is actually different to what I said. I'm going to take fault for that. One's on me. If multiple sides have the same number, those are all flipped. So, for example, if there is a 3 on the bottom here, and there's a 3 on both corners here, they'll both be flipped. It's been also played same, in my defence. Over here we have Gutwind of the 3 Diamonds. the last person in this section. Goodwind has 3 open and plus. I'm not going to play plus, I hate plus. We also have the triple triad master in the middle who will teach you the game. Who plays all open. This is a tutorial one, so I'm not going to bother doing it. I'm going to enter the battle hall quickly because there's 4 more opponents with more things I can show off. This is where I spend a lot of my time in this game, in this card game. Because quite a few people, almost everyone that plays this game NPC-wise has a card to try and obtain. Same and plus in here is just a headache. I'm not playing same and plus, god no. I don't like either, really. Flicoriel the Lordling, I believe this guy is one of a few people to have no rules. So this is another game. Prideful Stag. Plus, just plus. Wow, I forgot how few rules this guy has. I swear it's one of them I had a rule I want to show off. Oh, yes there is actually. All open same. The icon over the Hall Overseer's name basically says, hey, there's a card in this guy you haven't yet gotten. Unfortunately, this guy is one of the strongest in the game. He has Chaos, which means cards are played in a random order determined before the match. You don't know what that order is until the card comes up. He also has Fallen Ace, where a rank 1 can flip an A. So it goes into a full loop. I'm going to attempt to win this. I don't think I will, though. Okay, so we'll start with Banneron, who is a 3-7-5-5. They play double 9 corner. Oh yeah, something else I should note. There is a deck building restriction in this game. You are not allowed to have more than one of any 3-star or more card. So, let me show you. So, if I go into Gold Saucer into card decks, you are allowed a grand total of 1 card with higher than 3-star rarity. All the others must be 3 stars or below. In my case, since I haven't yet gotten 60 cards, 60 unique cards, I'm only allowed 2-star or below. NPCs do not care about this limit. NPCs will do as much as possible to screw you over by playing as many cards as they want. So I'm going to sell these cards that I have spare quickly. Now, you know what? I'm going to buy 5 of these. No, I'm not. I'm going to buy 3 of these. We'll crack them open if I can find what they are. Brachiosaur. Brachiosaur. Curl Rosina, that's a new one. 2 new cards. Again, I'm trying to obtain 60 unique cards because that will get me my deck building restrictions removed. So I'm also going to buy 5 golds, why not? And that'll be probably the last major action I do today. Banner and 10 fingers, I definitely already have one of them. Ultimate weapon, that's actually what I've already got. Banner. Immune. I think I have all the gold ones. Oh well. I'm going to leave here through this way because this is a instanced area. So I have to leave there to be able to teleport away. Okay. So I'm going to end up... I think I'm going to end this to where I started it. we're getting close. I'm going to go back to... Where was I going with this character? Hominian, East Fadland. So we can do one or two more fates in East Fadland and then it'll be time to hand over. It's raining. Oh, it's 2 in range. How nice. Second. Yes, there's one called License to Quill. There's one called Deep in the Heart of Segoli. Let's go do these to finish up for the night. At least for me. Those of you watching, I hope you've been having a lovely time watching this this stream so far. Next up is, I had the schedule here somewhere, so I'm just going to pop this very handy link in the chat so you can see our schedule. Yeah, gorgeous rain. What a way to end, eh? Yeah, someone's fighting these. Next up on the schedule after this is Super Happy Chill Time playing Minecraft Story Mode.
Hey, wake up.
Yes, thank you for that, Jeremy. Can I level down, please? Thank you. This person here is definitely not on a merry chase because I believe all 6 of these actually aggro at once. Gotta pull that out of range. Let's not put that out of range. They're having fun with that, aren't they? Just go round and round and round and round and round and round and round. So I should die before he attacks. Nope. I got my timings wrong. I guess I'm in the middle here somewhere. That should be perfect, actually. Okay, he's changed target to me. That's fine, I don't mind it changing target because now I'm actually able to focus more efficiently on it. This guy's leading us on a merry little jaunt, isn't he? Ah, we're out of time. Unfortunately, fates are timed. So if you run out of time doing them, then you unfortunately do not get any progress. I'm going to take you back to the village, because if you log out anywhere outside of a sanctuary, you have a 20-second wait time. Which is infuriating, really. Also, Geronimo! Ow. Right, so. It's been a fun couple hours. I've honestly enjoyed this time I spent with you lot today. But like all good things, I'm afraid we must move on. So, reminder to all that we are raising money here today for special effects. For a one special day, a charity who aims to put fun and inclusion back into the lives of those with physical disabilities by helping them to play video games. There, if you go through to the donation link at !donate, there is a link that will take you through to finding out more about what they do and who they are. They are honestly a very good charity. I'm most random to throw at them. I'm throwing at all of them. Let's see any more donations before I hand over. Nothing new coming through. £565 raised over 1,000 targets so far. Let's see if we can smash that target by the end of the stream. We'll be going through today until 5 PM BST. And yeah, I think it's time to pass on. Our next event will be for Jeremy with Super Happy Fun Times. Super Happy... Was that it? Super Happy Fun Times? I've lost the schedule now. Super Happy Chill Time. My apologies, Jeremy. He'll be playing Minecraft Story Mode, and if I was more awake, I'd actually sit and watch that, but I need to sleep. I hope you all have a wonderful time watching, and I'm going to go over to hand over. Remember, I'll I'll try a sentence again with less falling over my words, shall we? Once this cuts, it'll be down for just a couple seconds while Jeremy goes live. And remember to refresh the stream once you see the message in the chat saying the handover has happened, because Twitch doesn't always like to cooperate with handovers. So yes, I shall see you all later. Bye now.
Games are a big part of my life. With my disability, it was one of the only things I could do for enjoyment. So gaming has really opened up that door for me, and it helps connect you to other people in this world.
I can't do a lot by myself, but I can play video games on my own, which gives me a good sense of independence and achievement.
It's just a release from the monotony of the day. If you're not feeling well or you're uncomfortable, it takes your mind off it and gives me something to look forward to.
As a parent, it's made so much difference to Chase